The internet is full of dark secrets, accounts, and weird individuals that eventually get exposed. Some engage in weird activities for social media fame, some do it for their ego satisfaction, and others just do it because they are mentally unstable and should be as far away from children as possible, of which we will explore today. Even though the situation didn't gain mainstream publicity until late 2024, the earliest signs of the mystery being talked about online came from a Reddit post back in March 2024. I came across a reel randomly, and it's led me down this weird rabbit hole of people using AI or dressing up pretending to go to school. They all seem to have high heels in them. Is this an age play thing or something more sinister? The account images attached by the Reddit user showed 3 accounts in total, but 2 significant accounts to this case. The first, called TruthSticks11, had a very odd profile picture, showcasing a boy with a school uniform with enlarged lips with red lipstick. This photo instantly gave the uncanny valley effect, which is a psychological and aesthetic phenomenon that describes the feeling of unease after experiencing a non-living object that closely resembles a human but isn't realistic. This was the perfect description of the picture, and looking even deeper into the account, things were only about to get creepier. The user claimed in their About section that he was a schoolboy, and the account was managed by his mother. Fortunately, all but one of his accounts have now been closed down due to the immense publicity of this viral case. However, there are archives of all of his posts across his social media platforms. The very disturbing thing about this account was that it obviously wasn't owned by a troll or someone who wanted online popularity. Some posts dated back to 2021, so he had been actively posting for over 3 years at this point, without being monetized or even being noticed. This is where it gets super disturbing. The account had a habit of warning people about other accounts pretending to be children, when they were in fact adults.
So, that's the account run by a man pretending to be a boy.
The account also posted warnings about online predators multiple times, which made his account arguably trustworthy. This is the sheer danger of the account. The unknown user behind it was obviously a strategic online predator that would do just about anything to get close to children. In fact, he was seen to be interacting with children on multiple posts. For the next couple of years, the account went from posting daily pictures of her son at school and being successful to the weirdest images you could find online. The boy's photos started turning very odd. It was giving the uncanny valley effect. The mother had almost turned her child's face into a cartoon, with the bright red lipstick and a pale face. The account slowly phased from the mother speaking in posts to the child writing their own posts. However, it was far from how a normal schoolboy would talk.
I do some sporting activity at school, but it is good that my mother reminded me today. Leadership can sometimes begin at school, but I think it is cool that I don't have to lead in everything or be good at everything.
This isn't how a normal child would be posting like on social media, and the post got 3 likes, and it was posted years ago. The boy then continued posting multiple images every day, getting weirder and weirder. He even posted videos of himself, which were the most disturbing videos he could have posted. The aesthetic of the art in these videos and across the entire account was very weird. It had the essence of early 2000s children's television cartoon programs, and so raised the questions to whether it was an actual schoolboy running the account or someone else. The account slowly got darker and even more disturbing, and borderline illegal when they began posting pictures of the almost AI-generated child in not safe for work situations, with his face being photoshopped onto real-life models in that genre. The TruthSticks11 was also interacting and was following other children, which is disturbing just as that. But some of the accounts looked exactly the same as TruthSticks. one of which was Girl Chloe 12, the other being the now infamous Smart Schoolboy 9. The trait that separated SSB 9 from Girl Chloe 12 was he used his own face in the photos and videos. And no, I don't mean photoshopped AI pictures of fake children. He, a grown man, dressed up as a schoolboy with a painted face to be in his photos and videos. If this doesn't show you the immense disturbance surrounding the case, I don't know what will.
Okay, cool. So the Chloe account where there's pictures of the high heels, those pictures are not fake, those pictures are real. Quick, so the way these two accounts, look how similar they look, the profile pic. Okay, maybe this one posts way more than the other. He's put more effort into this one. This one, I reckon he just uses it to interact with that one.
The Smart Schoolboy 9, we will refer to as SSB9, had an Instagram and a TikTok. He went viral for his TikTok account in 2024, with many news creators reporting on the disturbing account. However, both of these accounts have since been deleted, and the accounts that exist to this day are fake accounts by sick people wanting clout off this situation.
I am in London now, ready to find a school.
This video had 14 million views, and isn't even the real guy, but is still incredibly creepy. It simply featured the guy showing his lunchbox and school bag and saying "school" in a weird high-pitched voice. There are more videos just like this one that feature an obsession surrounding his high-heeled mini boots and how they were an essential part of the school day. The weird thing about this is high-heeled mini boots aren't part of the English school dress code. His obsession with the boots was later confirmed to be something he loved too much, to the point he would do not safe for work things that I can't talk about on YouTube. But yeah, it's weird, and to include children in an obsession that obviously is far from child-friendly is creepy. It wasn't even something he'd just do at home, as a very weird cosplay either. He had been seen walking down the street in the schoolboy costume, and in another video, someone had even shouted at him in public. It was all very creepy. There were more videos as well that showed him engaging in sexualized activities, which I won't show, but are incredibly disturbing.
With his full outfit and face paint on.
Look at me.
He would talk in various videos confirming that he was the Truthsticks11 account and the other girl Chloe account. He was the owner of the entire rabbit hole, but why create fake accounts pretending to be children if he wasn't doing it for virality or publicity? Well, it was to simply lure real children in. There is evidence of him replying to alleged children's profiles, warning them of creeps online, and reassuring them that he was a real schoolboy. Although there is no real evidence that he was planning sinister actions behind the scenes, the entire situation is creepy enough. The 3 accounts mentioned weren't his only accounts. He had a lot more with the same creepy, uncanny profile pictures and same layout, some of which included real children with photoshopped mini boots and lipstick to match his disturbing brand, and others which had him in the pictures just like SSB9. There may have even been more accounts. It's just impossible to tell since when his case gained social media virality, hundreds of fake accounts came from nowhere and the actual accounts faded into non-existence. What's even weirder is on the accounts, he would talk to other accounts which were his alternative child accounts. For example, Stephanie Schooley was another account he would frequently comment on SSB9's posts with, who was a schoolgirl with the same uncanny effect. This leads us onto the most disturbing account of all of them found, Stephanie Stansfield. She was exactly like the other accounts, sharing very weird images, but the very scary part being she would share real-life images of school buildings, parks with children in them. Stephanie also had a Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram account which have all been wiped and privated, with the Instagram account still alive with the same style profile picture. However, her Facebook page is still active, and has posted as recent as a week ago, but has the page set to private. The account is also actively participating in a school's Facebook page, claiming that she is a real schoolgirl. The reality that this is the only account that is still active and the only persona that is still being used is very weird, but actually makes sense. He has been using the Stephanie alias since the 1990s. Yeah, that long. In a now deleted tweet by a youth center, they celebrated a poem that was sent in by Stephanie, an 11-year-old living in Doncaster. The name and age obviously matches the creep's account, and so does the location, as SSB9 had posted multiple places in Doncaster on his account, confirming where he was living at that time. The image also showed mini boots and how she loves school. Sounds familiar, right? There are a lot more posts, some of which are borderline illegal under English laws surrounding children, but just know that this man behind all the accounts is extremely creepy. The most arguably terrifying post of all of them was on SSB9's account, where he posted a normal video showing his school attire and later did something which is highly concerning.
This video is edited more egregiously than any others I've seen across his page, with multiple explicit images and huge emojis covering the majority of the screen. Though just barely enough of the footage can be seen that shows David as he turns the camera around, revealing a young boy. Who he then proceeds to chase after, giggling all the while.
This video has since been deleted along with his entire account after it gained publicity, and the only archive of the video is in Nick Crowley's expose video. However, this is deeply worrying. He would often grab images from random places off the internet and use them in his own posts, so perhaps that is what he did here to create the illusion of chasing a schoolboy. Either way, very disturbing. This is where Nick's video ends, and so started an avalanche of videos by other creators online discussing this topic.
The thing about it is, as this guy was being investigated, a lot of things were being deleted because, yeah, these people operate, creepy people will be creepy in public, but as soon as eyes get drawn onto them, yeah, of course they're going to start deleting everything because that's just how things go. So in this situation, whether this guy actually did break the law or not, there's no really hard evidence about that. When it came to a massive claim of CP being distributed, there really wasn't any actual hard proof that links this person to any known piece of actual exploitation material, CSAM material that was linked to their actual account.
The urgency and importance of this situation was almost immediately taken away and replaced with social media users using the case to gain publicity and virality, which is disgusting. Unfortunately, nothing can be done against the man pretending to be a child online, since he has wiped all of the evidence and there is no trace of him past the private Facebook page. This is yet another example of the internet taking a real-life case and turning it into a meme, which many did on TikTok and do not understand the seriousness of the situation.
A good world for anybody. A couple days ago, I got a DM on Twitter of someone who was a cop in Doncaster back in the 2000s, and they were talking about Muda's thumbnail, and they're like, I got some information for Muda, and I was like, actually, you know what, dude? I'll take that. This guy saw Muda's thumbnail, this thumbnail, and immediately recognized Alter, and he freaked out. Obviously, he's a cop in the area where this guy used to live. And this is the rest of what he said. When I was in the cops, we knew him as Walter Halter. He used to get arrested on a weekly basis. There's a school in the town center called the Hulcra School, and he used to cover his face in white makeup and dress in one of their school uniforms. We would have to go at least once a week and remove him from the school grounds. The dude was a piece of shit way back then. So back then, he actually had to be removed from schools. And how is he not in jail permanently? How is he allowed to still put... That's crazy. This guy's obviously a creep.
Some teenagers even went to the leaked address of the man just for the fame.
Also, one of the biggest things that's happened since the last video, somebody went to the alleged house of Smart Schoolboy 9, which we did talk about, right? The house where he potentially lives, and they smashed his window in with a brick. Now, this video got 3 million views on TikTok and, rightfully by the way, got taken down afterwards. They then re-uploaded it and said, TikTok, this is fake, the video got taken down, blah blah blah. You may say that it's fake, but there is evidence to suggest that the windows actually have been smashed. These pictures here allegedly show the house now, after the windows have been done in, being rebuilt, basically. Many people have taken this sign as like him being barricaded in the house and like confirmation of the police investigation or whatever. That's not what this is. That's not what a police investigation looks looks like. They don't just put wood on the windows of your house. And by the way, I'm suspicious as to even if there is a police investigation. There has been no evidence of that whatsoever.
It is true that the man behind the account was made quickly aware of the unprecedented amount of people going to his account, as this was his final Instagram story, still pretending to be a schoolboy. Whether he will return on another account is unknown, but for now, he has left all social media platforms following the mainstream publicity. This is, without a doubt, one of the creepiest rabbit holes on the entire internet.